Your secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about the
Hi there guys, welcome to another movie review. This is going to be a special kind of one because I'm going to be doing a collection type thing. And the jig, yeah. Today's one is going to be on the Evil Dead Trilogy. That's Evil Dead 1 and 2 and 3, Army of Darkness. So it's going to be counting out the remake one. Well, it's not a remake, it's just another add-on to the story. But I'm just going to be doing 1, 2 and 3 on this one. And yeah, I'm going to show you a trailer for the first one. I'm going to talk about the first one, give it a rating, and same for second and third. So it's the first trailer, well, movie kind of clip for Evil Dead 1. See you guys in a sec.
The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood. It is entitled Naturam de Monte, roughly translated, Book of the Dead. I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me.
You bastards! Why are you torturing me like this? Why?
One by one we will paint you.
That was the clip for Evil Dead. I think it originally got banned when it first come out, because obviously that couldn't handle the gruesome of it all. And then I think it come out, I ended up buying it in a thing called Box of the Banned, which used to be banned films, but unbanned, if you know what I mean. But when I first saw this film, I could see why it was banned. A lot like Cannibal Holocaust back in the day, I could see why that got banned. And then obviously now today people are looking at it like, But then there's like a lot of controversy about it. It's like with the freaking raping tree that rapes the woman. I mean, how the fuck does a tree rape a woman? I mean, you just see a massive log just go, just like, nah. But yeah, I saw this film, I think it's about it's longer than that. What the fuck am I talking about? It's about 6 or 7 years ago since when I first saw the original one, because I saw the second one before the first one. Because people said the second one was a remake, so there's no point in watching the first one because it got banned. And yeah, but the first one, it was a very good film. Like, there was a few funny bits in it because it was obviously an old film and like they didn't really know how to do that kind of thing. But yeah, you can see why it got banned with some of the scenes in there. And then there was like, the only thing that pisses me off a bit with it is the creatures screaming. The screams just go on for so long, you're just like, just die, we don't want you here, just die. But yeah, I need to pick me up. Yeah, but that's the only thing that let the film down. The gore's good in it, the story's good, how they get the evil from the Book of the Dead. And then obviously it changes everyone around them. But that's what you get for reading evil shit from a book. So I've never touched a Ouija board. I wouldn't mind doing a Ouija board actually. Pretty cool. But yeah, all round I think, for the rating I'm going to give it, it's because it was an old film. It was very good made, but like, because it's an old film, obviously they didn't have great effect, like blood effects, or some of it, so you can tell quite a bit. But yeah, I'm going to give this one I'm going to give number 1, because it got banned, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 potatoes out of 10. But yeah, because the gore's good, the story's good, the acting, and how old it was and how it got banned back in the day, how it forced people to not like the film. So I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10 because that is the start of the trilogy. That is what gets it smashed into it. So yeah. So that was the first Evil Dead done. Let's just jump into a clip of the second Evil Dead. Here it is. See you guys in a minute.
Even now we have not silenced the soul. This suffers in corner. You're going down.
The clip for Evil Dead 2. As you could most probably tell, this one got a lot more funnier because obviously when they made this one they didn't want to make it as same as the first one because it got banned. But a lot of people say it's just a remake, but it's not. If you watch this film straight at the start after you watch the first one, in that small 4 or 5 minutes they zoom for the whole first film and then chuck it on, so it's sort of straight away from a sequel from where the first one ends. So when you watch number 1 and 2, you'll see it straight at the start. Because a lot of people are like, oh, there's no connection with the first or second one. There is. Like, once you've watched it so many times, you'll realise. But they made this one a lot more funnier. The comedy come out in it. It makes you laugh on some bits. Or with the room that has just the freaking laughing heads. You're just sitting there like, what the fuck? And just how... I don't really get into the plot and like freaking ruin everything. But how he turns out at the end, it's just like... okay. But what they do is, I think, the cabin that they're in, there's the daughter of them parents come home and they find them there, and obviously from what happened in the first one, they're going to be coming home and be like, this place is a mess, like fucking who's killed my parents and all that. But yeah, the second one, they definitely brought a lot of comedy. It's the same actor for all of them, that's what I liked, with Bruce Campbell playing as Ash in all 3. It wouldn't be Evil Dead without Ash. And also the blood though, on some bits with the blood you could tell it looks like Cherry 8, but obviously there was on a low budget, seeing how the first one got banned, so they didn't want to try it. The gore is still in there, but it's not as bad as the first one. They obviously toned it down because the the audience back then were pussies pretty much. They used to see like a knife going in someone's neck and be like, I don't like this. This isn't good for our children. They could become a serial killer. But no, today people watch that and just be like, that's pretty cool. How they stab them, chop them up, take out all their intestines and wear it on themselves and dance in the moonlight. I do that a lot. But yeah, this second one, it was a lot. I wouldn't say it was a lot. A lot of people preferred the second one because it was more like a remake. But in my opinion, it'll never beat Evil Dead 1. So obviously, if it doesn't beat Evil Dead 1, obviously it's not going to get a better rating than the first Evil Dead. So I'm going to give Evil Dead 2. I'm going to give Evil Dead 2 7.5 potatoes out of 10. So it's only like 1 potato short of the rating for the first Evil Dead. And yeah, let's just jump on to the third one because I might be chatting a bit too much. If you guys are wondering why the reviews aren't like really long, proper, in-depth, it's because I don't want to ruin the plot. I've watched a few reviews out there where people are just chatting and they ruin the plot and you're like, cheers, I ain't seen the film but now I don't want to watch it because you've told me the whole fucking story. So yeah, that was the Evil Dead 2, and now here's the final clip for Evil Dead 3 and the Army of Darkness. See you guys in a minute.
In an age of darkness.
May God have mercy upon your souls. Something's wrong. Something's amiss.
And a time of evil.
You shall die!
When the world needed a hero.
The swallow our souls. And about to die.
What it got was him.
Groovy. You know your shoelace is untied.
He's a 20th century guy.
For that arrogance, I shall see you dead.
Trapped in the Middle Ages.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick.
Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Foretold by a mystical book.
Within its pages are passages that can send you back to your time.
Forewarned by a wise man.
You must recite the words Klaatu, Berata, Niktu.
I got it.
Fulfilled by a wise guy.
Klaatu, Barada.
When only spoke the words, the army of the dead awoke.
Now he's got a date.
Give me some sugar, baby.
With the Army of Darkness.
You found me beautiful once.
Honey, you got real ugly.
Sound the trumpets. Raise the drawbridge. Drop the Oldsmobile. From Sam Raimi.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Director of Darkman. Comes Army of Darkness. They live. They breathe. They suck. Army of Darkness.
That was Evil Dead 3. As you can tell by the trailer, he goes back in time. That from the end of the second one, and it's around the nights. Like I think it's King Henry. I'm sure what King Henry it is, but there's a lot of swords and everything in it, and he's obviously walking around with a fucking shotgun. Then you're like, whoa, like everyone's gonna be like, I have a sword, and he's like, I have a gun. Just bang, fuck you. But yeah, with this one, that also brought the comedy back. That's what I enjoyed. The gore's there once again. Evil Dead is maybe one of the most funniest films with gore that I've ever seen, because not many films can mix gore and comedy great together. But with this one, I think in the story that he comes down and the people in the, will it be country or castle, town, I don't know what they called it back then, but they thought, because I read in the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, that someone falls from the sky to save them from the Deadites, which are the evil creatures. But yeah, with this one, it pretty much ties it all up, and he obviously goes to look for the Book of the Dead to bring it back. And obviously a lot of shit happens because obviously the evil doesn't want to ever leave, because that's pretty much like every horror film out there. Evil never leaves. You can never beat evil. Like, that's what I like about horror films. Evil always wins pretty much, except for Jason and Freddy. Michael Myers always wins because he never dies, and everyone's just like, no! But yeah, in most horror films, evil always wins anyway. That's what I like about them, because good is shit. Who wants to be good? I wouldn't want to be a human or being chased. I want to be the person chasing that person running away. That makes me sound like a psycho. Just be quiet, Alan. You're making it bad for yourself. But yeah, I definitely recommend going to watch this film, because Army of Darkness, it ties the whole story up. And with this one, they had 2 endings, so they give you the choice what you want to believe. I always end up going for the obvious one when you watch it, because you don't want the boring one. What's the point of ending the story after you've watched all 3 to end it in a boring way? But yeah, there's 2 versions. I think on the DVD you get one of them, which is, I ain't sure what one it is, but I think you can watch both online anyway, so you guys can choose. And now it's time for a rating on this one. It's been, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 potatoes. So from rating Evil Dead 2, 3, then 1. Because 2 was good, but it weren't as great as number 1, just because of the comedy kept it up a bit. But it's a screaming once again in the second one. But number 3 is definitely better than number 2, I think. So it was a lot more comedy and a lot more funnier. And Bruce Campbell obviously come back to play as Ash, which was just perfect. But yeah, guys, this has been the end of the movie review. If you guys want me to add more in-depth with the plot but not kind of ruin it, just let me know and I'll try a lot harder in my next one. But because I'm doing a trilogy kind of rating thing, I don't want to ruin the plot, so when you watch one you already know what's going to happen in the second one, then what's the point of watching the first one? What's the point of watching any of them when you already know the plot of the middle one? So you never know. That's why I'm trying to keep it down low a bit, kind of above the tips, kind of waist, tits, breasts, melons, I don't know. But yeah, I'd definitely go and recommend watching every single one of these films. They're one of the best horror films I've seen. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this content, just let me know. And if you guys, just let me know as well if you'd rather have this type of content onto another channel, so I can just do movie reviews for something different, and then maybe like change Saturday to live streaming or something like that. But yeah, just let me know down below and I'll let you know what I can do. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Evil Dead trilogy movie. Evil Dead movie trilogy. No, Evil Dead trilogy review. Fuck it, would score that. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like button. And thank you guys for hitting 380 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough for that. But yeah, down below will be the links to find me on Twitter, Yubble, Xbox, and Link for Freedom if you're a small YouTuber and you want to help your channel grow. And also to help you grow, if you want your channel name to be shouted out for next week's shout out Sunday, comment your channel name down below. I'll check you out, and obviously you might get shouted out. It won't be this Sunday because when I've edited this up I'm going to be watching the channels of people for this week. So yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new and join the Potato Men Army today. If you are new, don't forget to hit the notification button and get notified for everyday uploads. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and see you guys later. Potato!